RQ22 right here with you on YouTube with another message due. Look. Fuck them. Look down there. Don't even want me to get the card out, man. And then it, look, secure foundation. Secure foundation. It's coming to you, for real. It's coming to you. You done been healing. You doing what you supposed to do. Like, even if these cards show up on the flip side, y'all, I'm gonna go with what Spirit is showing me, for real. What I know intuitively, as above, so below. What I feel in my heart, man. Fuck them. Fuck them. Look at you. You're gonna be walking away laughing. Gratitude is a chosen attitude. I keep hearing you're now a master at work. You got somebody lined up for you. You got a lot of people that's doing business. I mean, big business that's lined up for you in suits and ties and dresses, lawyers, all of that stuff is already waiting on you. I heard Spirit say, like, line up the things that you want and make it come to pass. Use your mind. Somebody read Ephesians. I'm gonna be talking about that in Ephesians, that it'll come to me. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. That's what it is. You can do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or ever think, according to the power that work in you. What? Stop playing. And if it's not Ephesians, go. It's in there. I know that it's in there. I'm not like the whole Bible scripture savvy. Like a lot of times, like Spirit will bring like things to me, like bring up things for me to share with you or read, you know what I'm saying, or recite. So I do know what I know. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know everything, but I do live and vibe live just like you do, because you growing and you building. You could be an air sign. Could be. You don't have to be, but air sign watching this, I know I'm an air sign. I'm Aquarius. Successful. And got plenty. Some people wanted you wrapped up in their bullshit. And you steady giving. Listen, you did the best that you could. You did the best that you could. That's one of the realizations that I've come to. Like, I did the best that I could for the mofos that I tried to help. Oh well. I did the best that I could when it came to loving. Oh well. You not again. You won't do it 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 again. They're gonna be mad at you. The number 9 on the opposite end is anger too. You feel what I'm saying? So if you was angry over here, you're gonna be happy over there. If you was happy over there, they gonna be angry over there. But look, people don't give a fuck. People put on masks. You changing, you're growing. You're changing, you're growing, and you're mastering and becoming who you are and what you are. You've always known. I just shared with somebody not too long ago. You've always known who and what you are. Somebody else just tried to fit you in their frame, want to keep you trapped in their bullshit. But you got all of this coming. You see that happiness right there? Do you see the love? Do you see the traveling? Do you see yourself looking up at the stars? Don't you see yourself being that star? Because see, like, you was all the way in the back. One of the smallest ones. Didn't pay you no mind or nothing. Oh, that ain't really a part of the frame. That's something on the outside. And you was like, okay, I got that fire. That anger that you got, I got that fire. Because they know something is coming for you. They know that it's coming for you. Fuck them. Like, listen, you're practicing. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. It's gonna fall in place for you. Like, you don't have to be perfect, man. Like, you gotta keep progressing. Like, niggas don't be knowing the fuck they be doing. They just keep doing. Keep doing. Keep doing. You will figure it out. You will get there. You made it through how many storms? I know before the GPS, like how many times did you get lost and you had to figure it out and you used your intuition and you went back and you remembered where you were, what you were doing, what the purpose was. I gotta get here, so I'm gonna find a way. I don't know GPS. Everybody want to record and stop at the traffic light and be recording all the accidents and all that other shit instead of getting out and helping the person. Like, when was the last time you actually was like, damn, I need to go ahead and register myself for CPR, or you had to do CPR? Some of y'all losing y'all breath or giving y'all last breath. Look, Spirit say, I got it. Spirit say, I got it. Cause they be tripping. What I say? You got a heart of hearts. You are so kind-hearted. And then on the other side of you, you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. Because you've been through so much. Okay? Everybody going through something. Spirit says gratitude is the chosen attitude. You still got to make that change. Don't get out there in the high ranks and shit like that and then start feeling yourself. Because that ego is still there too. See, it don't mean that the bullshit gonna stop. If you decide to do the work, it's going to get easier. Because the obstacles are going to be there. Once you detach from those obstacles and you get past that, it ain't no go back and restart and checkpoint. Unless you decide to. But everything else is going to keep moving forward. The day is still going to pass. Tuesday ain't going to be Tuesday again. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. One of my favorite Disney quotes. Keep moving forward. Watch Meet the Robinsons. I loved it so much, man. Yeah, you got deaths. Things are coming to an end, most definitely. You finding out about some friendships and shit. You already detached from some friends. Like, people really had you fucked up. Yo, and then this came to me the other day too, y'all. Like, so I was thinking about the Lion King, but then the Wizard of Oz like came to me because of the lion that's in it, right? And I know the Wizard of Oz can get deep. I ain't gonna get that deep. Anyhow, what came to me was, it was like the lion was in the, I think they were in the forest at the time he was singing. I forget where they were. They were close to the wizard though. Anyhow, this dude was singing, "If I Were the King of the Forest." And just that alone, I was like, what? But you the king of the jungle. What are you talking about? If you were the king of the forest. And I don't know the whole song, but this is what Spirit guided me to tell you. You are not what people told you you are. Whoever tried to shape you, if your environment is fucked up and you find yourself being different and you still trying to shape and mold and cleanse yourself in the same physical environment that's still broken, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go, because you're wasting your time. Your gifts ain't going nowhere, you protect it. Love ain't going nowhere, you protect it. It's all here for you. It's all for you. It's some feminine energy, some masculine energy that's around you that is like trying to deceive you while you trying to educate yourself. You could be trying to go to school. Could be thinking about going to school. But your finances could be fucked up. Whatever could be messed up, could just be all over the place, and you just trying to find your way. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I've been there, and you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to look that thing in the face and be like, I'm past this. Because you still got your power. Very intuitive. You know what you know. Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. and don't be lazy about it. Get your work done, and don't let other people and their bullshit distract you. What you read about, what you know. See, you're the educator. Educo, look it up. Educo, do the research. You have good judgment. Could be a number 8 life path number. It's a female around you, coming towards you with a lot of humor. Someone who's gonna make you cry, laughing. Make you cry on the like get it out, like on the emotional type thing. You just gonna be able to get it out. Everything ain't gonna be able to touch you. Everybody ain't gonna be able to eat with you. Everybody not gonna be able to sit with you. You see that empty space right there? Because that's where your trophy is going. That's where that plaque is going. That's that space on that wall that's left for you to put up and say, I completed it, I did it. You see, this is you. And this is your foundation. This is the room. The square that you standing in. You could be 4D. You could have reached that next dimension because your mind has changed, and you have. Remember that 5? Yeah, that's some changes coming too. I feel like some of y'all use y'all hands. You could be a pianist, or you could be a fighter, or you could be just ready to fight everything. And Spirit say, look at this picture right here, and how you gonna be looking. Place right there what it is that you want. Place everything that you want right there in your heart of hearts, in your mind, and watch it come to you. So easy. Don't let the bullshit distract you. Don't let the bullshit distract you. Tossing and turning at night. I know I'm going through a spiritual battle. I know I'm going through spiritual warfare right now. Like, just fighting a whole lot. And I just keep going. Fuck them. I just keep going. I got to. Why would I stop now? Why would I stop in the middle? Why would I stop right here? Halfway up the mountain. Moving the next mountain with my mind. This is in my way from the island of no fucking return. The island of why are we here? Like, I'm getting away from that shit. I'm away from it. I'm away from it. See, I be wanting to get up here, to be honest, and like share more and go into depth with what I've been through. However, like, I still go through my days of like teaching myself how to trust and being more vulnerable, first with myself, and being truthful with myself, doing the shadow work, and then coming up here and also sharing the side of me that I've not ever shown before, was afraid to share before. But I keep my mind on this right here. You see, he has something to give me, but look, it's a way that people are going to hand things to you. It's a way people are going to perceive you and look at you and watch you as well. So look at how they're focused on each other. But look at how some things can come into your life and just be just so up close and focused in on. Like, I was watching Pocahontas last night, and I noticed how when they zoomed in on Pocahontas, her eyes were first purple. And then the second time they did it, her eyes were like a light brown. But the entire time, what's the dude name? I can't even remember his name right now. Was it John Smith? Yeah, John Smith. So his eyes was blue the whole time. But it was like when they zoomed in to her, see, like, I don't focus in on that beauty shit. All that physical beauty can go right down the drain with the bullshit, because do you see how sometimes just that influence, somebody looking you in your eyes and looking directly at your soul and having something that it is that you've worked hard for, and you still thriving through, and you still pushing through. See, in real life, yo, as hungry as he was, I could eat a whole zebra. Oh yeah, Timon and Pumbaa, done. But he was a cub. He really did not know how to hunt. So it was things that was put in front of him to teach him how to hunt, but also to show him and give him a new way of life and living. And that's the same thing that's happening to you. You're being taught these things. They're not here to harm you and kill you. This is why I keep going. This is why you got to keep going too. All the shit that I done been through as a trans male at this time in my life, like, it has opened so many doors to change my reality, to change my mindset. And even prior to that, because I knew for years, I just had to make it come to life by putting the action towards it, by going towards it, to overcoming fears. Because it was all these things in front of me that was like, nah, I'm not going to do this. I can't do this. Because it's such and such. Keeping my mind focused off of the bigger thing, the bigger change. You could be seeing ladybugs. You could be seeing 4-leaf clover. You got to pick one up. You feel what I'm saying? And look at all of the dry land. And yet you still... And do you know people would take the little that they got and try to make you perceive that what they got is more than you and better than you. And that's also a part of the shadow side, is becoming more confident. If you feel some type of way about that, then see, if you want to match, you know how you in the coloring books, they'll have like these different images or whatever, but they tell you to pick the one out that's different, or the one that doesn't look like the others. See, you got the match up, you got the line up. It's like you playing defense. You got to match up and line up and get on the mindset and the frequency of, I have everything I need within me. And success is me. God is me. This tree behind me is me. This leaf behind me is me. It has veins, right? God, the generator, the operator, the destroyer. Gratitude over defeat. These things are real. You are real. And so when you focus on the things that you have, which is the green, your chakra, your heart, that inner circle, that spiral, that gets to turning when the wind blows, just like the water. You can use the wind to cleanse yourself. A friend of mine shared that with me, so shouts out to her. You can also use the wind to cleanse yourself, just like you use the water. Aren't you made of air? Don't you have breath? Don't you use your diaphragm? Doesn't it expand out? Isn't it working for you on the inside? Isn't your brain working for you on the inside? It's not a mystery how you work. It's beautiful. And just ask, and you'll receive. Keep going, though. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. You did the best that you could at that time when you had what you had, and you have even more coming. You have even more coming. You gotta be brave. You gotta be brave. Then, I hear some of y'all going viral too. And it's like, when you go viral, it's really gonna be real for you. Because the ones that try to keep you bound could be a male or a female, that sung in your face or shared something with you that was so magical or musical. that made you flow, made you sway, made you feel some type of way, that became real because you did it so much, and you quote unquote showed yourself approved according to them and their acts, being very compassionate, and yet you learned something about people. That you were in your zone and focused on you and creating and becoming happy, and yet they were watching you and ready with their mouth open as soon as you stop talking to ask for something. I hear now, can I get this from you? Yo, you done made it big. You doing this. You doing that. I see you. And you were seeing yourself doing greater things. All the while, it's just you. But some of y'all at the time, it's just like, dang, I ain't think you weren't gonna be here. Ooh. I can't hold as many phone calls as I used to hold no more, because I got this going on. Nah, see, it ain't nothing wrong with listening and being there for a friend. But when is that friend genuinely gonna be there for you and support you? Some people just drop shit off to y'all. You work for FedEx? You could be an artist. I heard loading and unloading your own packages. You got love coming to you too. Being in love is not the easiest thing. It doesn't always satisfy your sweet tooth if you're not loving on yourself first. Drake said, what'd he say? We ain't never satisfied? You've been fighting and pushing through. And you've progressed. You've been here. You've watched the leaves fall. You've watched the trees grow. And at times you didn't see what was happening in between. You didn't know. You could have just been in a place that it was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just take in everything. You see how the mouth is open right there? You just taking in everything. You was taking in everybody else's energy, taking in what they said, putting it in the back of your mind, digesting it, going back and remembering and reminiscing on those things. Why? Because for some reason your stomach will be hurting, you will be sick. You will have hip problems, backaches, headaches, because of what you took in physically was beginning to destroy you mentally and spiritually. Energy transmutes. Energy transforms. And it becomes what it's going to be when it's mixed up in other low vibrational things. You could have been going to the dentist or need to go to the dentist. The frustration could have caused you to have more of a sweet tooth. Are you going into these eating habits? Are you going into edifying your mind with the negative things? Letting your emotions get to you? Sitting up under the moon? Being guided in all different ways by influence? But the new love that's coming for you, the love that you got for yourself, or you looking for love, first off, it's all within you, and you are what you attract. It's on its way and actively approaching you. You could already be in a relationship, you could be separated, but it's all good. Because the love that you want, the love that you give, is coming to you abundantly. because you've been doing your best. You've been doing the work. Stop judging yourself on how you doing the work. Don't judge yourself on how you do the work. You doing the best. It's just it's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. You're doing your best. You're doing what you came here for. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect. Every day is not perfect. All these gurus and stuff up here, they get angry, they get mad, they cuss people out, and they do it in their way. Do you always hear about it? No. Don't get it twisted. Cleanse yourself for the setup, because it's a good one. Cleanse yourself for the setup. Cleanse yourself for the setup. And be ready. Set up for your abundance. Begin to speak gratitude now. Speak it. Whatever issues that may be going on right now, I am thankful and I am grateful that they are already solved. See that? It's already solved. I ain't worried about that no more, because it's already solved. It's already solved. You supposed to shine. You shining. You shining. So don't worry about it. For real. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't worry about the distractions. Shine Q22. Right here with you on YouTube with another message due. And I just gave it to you. Peace.